how are you? My name is Iris. Thanks for stopping by Iris. Today I'm going to do the infamous Booktube Newbie Tag. It's gonna be fun. Let's get right into it. The most natural answer would be because I love reading and I want to have a platform to chat about some of my favorite things. A longer version of the answer would be I always wanted to be more experimenting about filming videos, and I hope starting a YouTube channel can motivate and inspire me to film more, and filming something I love would make it more fun, like a hobby, not a job. And if I can make a few likely-minded friends here, would be a plus. I read some books on the most popular genres in the booktube community, so my contents could be relatable for someone like similar books as me, hopefully. If it's not obvious, I'm just super excited for the whole new journey as a whole. Honestly, I just wanted to do something purely for fun as a hobby, because I have a pretty intense full-time job that I feel like I'm working all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love my job, and that part is my passion, my love. However, as a human being, I feel it's also necessary to have a carefree and cozy place where I can just enjoy something completely unrelated to my work. When it comes to this question, I feel there's lots to say, but also hard to put into the words. I am an extremely introverted person. I love quiet place, quiet moment, do own things on my own space. So listening to music, reading are all the things that most natural to me. I enjoy the state of solitude within reading. So to me, it's a way of healing and recharging, if that makes sense. And also, it's a way that we get to experience living differently with reading different stories. We can just take off a journey anytime, anywhere. When I was little, I remember I read many fairy tales, Greek mythology stories, some classics like Little Women, Black Beauty, and gradually I got into detective fictions like Sherlock Holmes, Agatha Christie, and some Japanese detective fictions. My parents subscribed a science fiction magazine for me back at the time called Science Fiction World. I remember I collected every single issue from 1994 to 2006. They used to be my most precious treasures. I got to know many science fiction masters and their works from reading those magazines. It was month's subscription that I remember back the days. I waited every month for the magazines to publish, so I was able to follow through the stories, like Wilbur series, Ursula Green's Earthsea series, because they published their novels in series. Ever since that, I have always loved science fictions. And when I was in middle school and high school, I was finally able to check out books from library and used my allowance money to buy my own books. I started to read more of Murakami, George Orwell, and Harry Potter. Just never stopped reading since I ever remember. How to be more natural while talking to a camera, that's something I wanted to work on the most. For me, definitely the hardest part of maintaining a YouTube channel will be the time commitment. I have a full-time work that's taking up most of my time, if not all, and I travel very often because my work's usually twice a month. I mean, it would be fun if I get to film some bookshops or vlogs when I travel to other cities, but I have very limited time devoted to this part of my hobby. But I know I will always try my best for things I wanted to do, so we'll see how it goes. And another challenge I can think of would be how I communicate better with you all through the video and express my thoughts accurate and concise at the same time. I have terrible verbal skills growing up. Public speaking terrifies me for my whole life. Now I'm thinking of this, maybe making YouTube videos can encourage me to work on my communication skills more. Please refer to the question 5. Can't remember exactly what age, but since I can never remember when I was very little. Anywhere really, like I don't keep all books in one spot. I have many reading spots in home as well, and really I read a lot when I'm traveling, so a lot of time waiting in the airport, on the plane, on the train, you name it. Science fictions, contemporary fictions, especially magic realism, classics, horrors and thrillers, low-state urban fantasies. I read many genres, but also there are some genres I don't read much at all. I don't read memoir, historical fictions. I don't read romance and high-stake fantasy. Seems like I'm not very interested in many of the most popular genres here. I have about 500 books as physical copies I own in home. I made a bookshop tour video last week and I will leave the link below. Please go watch that video. I went through 4 bookshelves and every single title I own. I also read books on Kindle. Mostly are horrors and thrillers that I feel not necessary to own the copies in my collection. I would love to share them with you all as well in future. Well, that's all the questions in the Booktube Newbie Tag. Hope you enjoy hanging out with me. I would love to hear from you what books and series make you start to love reading. Please leave the comment below. Hope to see you next time. Bye! Oh, and like and subscribe. Bye!